guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to look at some bags. These bags all have different functions and purposes, and I want to shout out to two different people for some of these bags. But we'll get into it just now. When it comes to camping bags, most people, when they think backpack camping, think this. Most people think this kind of classic gallon bag, and these are great. These have their purpose. I love them. This one's mine. Unfortunately, my zipper kind of busted on me on this one. But it's a good bag nonetheless, and I have a bigger bag that I use more, and it's by another company. And we're not going to get into these bags today. We're going to get into the bags that I have on the table underneath. But you can utilize one of the bags or multiple of the bags with this kind of system as well if you wanted to. If you want a review on that bag and my other bag, go back and check out my channel. They're on from last year's season. So I'm going to clear the table here, and we're going to start with this. And I want to say a special shout out to Melanie Trotter from Globe Trotter. She's the one who gave this to me at the Outdoor Adventure Show. So if you want to learn more about her and what they offer, go to that video and check them out. Again, I want to say thank you so much for giving me this. Now this is, and they make awesome products. They have like sheets and stuff that they gave me as well for when you're like traveling, and they're biodegradable. It's crazy. Go check it out, guys. But this is made by Greenberry Leather Products. And yeah, it says this is part of the Aviator collection. And it's a Germany. It says made in Germany, so this is Germany. Now, this is a waterproof fanny sock. Now, like I said, you can combine different bags with different systems for different uses. This could be used every day for any sort of reason. In here, you have some nice pockets, right? All up in here. You have a nice button pocket in there. And then you have at the back here a nice zipper pocket to put all, like, say, your money and stuff in. And then at the front, you just have another pocket to put, like, keys or stuff in. And then you have a really, really, really thick, durable, like military belt grade belt, essentially, and a sweet, heavy-duty plastic clip. This I put on, tested it for a couple minutes, and it felt great. I've adjusted it already to my hip. These, it's all made out of like a really thick, I'm not quite sure. It doesn't have information on the tag. I might put some info on the screen here. But these zippers are waterproof. They are completely waterproof zippers. They completely seal down. So this is good for adventuring out in the bush. If you're, say riding a bike and it starts to pour down on you. What I'll be using this for with my other backpack from my other backpack system is just to carry like important documents, things like that on my hip, so I know where they are if I want them quick. Again, if you're traveling, like your passport and stuff would be good to fit in here, so you know where it is. Kind of keep it in front of you so that you always have it like worn. If you're traveling afar, stuff like that, I'd recommend one of the sling ones. But you could also throw this over your there's the sling, put it on, and then put a jacket over it. And again, if you get caught in the rain, anything that's in it's like your phone or whatever will be nice and safe. So again, thank you to Melanie from Globe Trotter for this bag by Greenberry Leather. It's amazing. Check them out, guys. Their products are so nice. They do everything from motorcycling to equestrian to backpacking, kind of actual backpacks. They part of this Aviator collection, they have a fully waterproof backpack, which looks amazing. I kind of have my eyes on it. I also kind of have my eyes on they have like thigh pouches for motorcycle and stuff like that. So things like that, great leather stuff. And Globe Trotter, they make some really cool travel stuff. So check them out. And again, thank you, Melanie, for that. The next bag I'm going to talk about is a bag that was given to me last year, and unfortunately, even though it did make it onto the channel via the thing, I didn't have a chance to test it out last year. I didn't really do anything that I was going to need to use it for. However, this year I will be using it, and it is the J.A. Shanks Company canvas travel bag. Now this is a big bag, guys. It is a massive bag. This is a rucksack, as some people would call it. It's big, thick canvas. It's got padding on the bottom, so anything that you put when you do set it down will take. It's got shock absorbent, so you're not going to have to worry about doing stuff. This company makes an amazing outdoor kitchen. It's like a swing stage kitchen. It's all made out of like cast iron, really high quality. You can get it that comes in the bag, or you can also get it that comes in a nice, really nice crate. And I really recommend checking those guys out. They were at the Outdoor Adventure Show last year. They weren't there this year, but I do know that they were at the Sportsman Show this year at the International Center here in Toronto. So if you guys saw them there, it's the same guys. They were really nice enough to give me this bag. Now, this bag does have features so that it can pack their cook set away nicely. However, it is a multi-use bag. You can use this for absolutely anything, which is what I'm going to be using it for. Now, I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff inside. Now, the cool thing about this is before we get inside, it has backpack straps. So you can sit on your back real good, and it's got a quick access little pouch here for, say, like a compass or, you know, a pen, pad, something, lighter, fire starter kit, something like that you want to have quick access to before you set up either their cook set or your camp for the night. Has a nice, really, really nice sewed on there side handle, and on top of the side handle you have a shoulder sash, which is part of the locking mechanism to get into the bag. Again, everything on this is built for durability. You have double stitching, you have really thick military grade strapping. Like it's the same kind of stuff that you would see like one of those military belts. I'm not saying it's actually used by the military, but it's like one of those military style belts that you'd use. Like it's got some tensile strength to it. It's got some really nice padding in the shoulder straps. And yeah, just the whole outside of the bag is great. One cool thing is they have their logo here on the outside of the bag. But if you had, say, a different patch and you didn't want to say Rock This, don't know why you wouldn't, because it's a pretty cool logo. But you can take off their patch and you have a nice spot where you then can stick another patch, say your own patch, right? And then you can go off and then rock that patch. So good. Also, check these guys out as well. They were in partners with these guys last year, so don't know much about them other than they do overlanding and stuff like that. So check them out. We're going to put J.A. Shanks logo back on their bag for them. And again, super good Velcro. It's not going to just fall off on you. It's not going to brush off when you hit something through the brush. And so then, yeah. Okay, to get into this bag, you have 3 grommets that one, this bar here kind of goes through, and then it clips onto the shoulder strap. And that actually, like, locks the bag in place. So here you have what I was talking about, the bar, and then you lock the bag, and they fold over to close up the bag, so that the top of the bag is actually covered and completely covers your stuff from getting wet, which is a great way and I think awesome. And this is super durable clip, guys. It's like really hard to like push that down to even get it off. So, and then we go inside the bag. So this is going to be hard for you guys to see unless I do it this way. So I'm going to pull this bag inside out so that you can see what it looks like from the inside. And as you can see at the bottom there is your padding, right? And on the inside, it has this nice like nylon. So if you happen to set it down into a puddle or whatever, it's not just going to soak right into your stuff. It has a little bit of protection to protect anything that's sitting on the bottom of your bag, which is nice, right? All the stitching, as you can see, is on the inside of this bag. And again, really solid, durable stitching. You got the this is a patch that goes on that side handle. So it's not just it's strapped to the bag, but it's actually sewed. It's two patches that have been sewed together and pinched the fabric of the bag together, which is going to make it a little bit more durable. And then as you go around to what would be the back side of the bag, where your straps are, you have a huge pocket. This thing is massive. It goes from here to here, and then you have a big side pocket here, and it's hard for me to show you, but this goes all the way down to the end. Now, this section of the bag is more geared towards their cook set. This was to house their pole, and this is to house the grill. However, you can use this to house trekking poles, camping poles, any sort of long, potentially a fishing pole. You might have to have it sticking out. You could have, say you were going like bow hunting, you could stick a couple arrows in here maybe, and they would be well comforted in there. If you're more primitive skills and you had like a nice drill for bow drill or hand drill starts fires, again, you can keep it in there. The possibilities are endless for something that's long and slender, right? And for the big pocket, again, what can you not use a big side pocket for? You can put clothes in there. You could use it to put your shoes in to keep it away from other things. It's just a really nice big side pocket. Going over to kind of the side of the back of the bag, you then have these nice, what I really like, and it's like utility pockets, like quick access pockets. You have a carabiner clip here for your keys or something, so you can actually put them in the bag so you're not like worried about losing them. You have a nice full-size pouch pocket. Then you have a mesh pocket for things, so like maybe your map, something, or like some candy bars or whatever. And then you have one that's actually zipped as well. So you have three nice pockets, and the zipped one is lined again with the same material that's on the bottom of the bag here. So that pocket, again, is slightly protected from moisture and wetness. So again, if you had, a map maybe that you wanted to protect, or a passport, or, money or something, it'll fare better in that pocket, and you won't lose it as well because it has a really nice zipper. Now, all these zippers, guys, super quality. Just this one zipper. This zipper is really super quality. Just like everything else that's on here is what I was trying to get at, is that everything, every clip, every button, every stitch, it feels durable. And I'm super excited to say that I'm going to be using this as kind of my base camp bag this year. And I'll be putting all my stuff that I need to bring into a base camp in here. So a bigger cook set, more clothing, and things like that. And it'll be really nice for me to have this kind of big bag that is really easy to carry, as well as, say, having a camping bag, because we all know you need different things at base camp than you do in your pack. And, some things can be overlapped, of course, sleeping pads, pillows, sleeping bags, things like that. But at base camp, you're going to want to have extras. You're going to want to have luxuries. You're going to want to have a couple extra chocolate bars or your favorite book to read or something. And that's where this bag comes in handy. This bag gives me the space where I can bring a bunch of extra stuff. It's just going to sit in the bag. I can pack it neatly in here. I don't have to worry about it sitting on its base. And it's durable. I can take it through the bush if I wanted to take it through the bush with me. That would be no problem. So I'm really excited about using this bag. And again, guys, to close it up, right, because you have the 3 grommets and then the latching grommet, right, you just simply fold these over each other, kind of in like a nice folded pattern here, and they'll just cinch up like this, And then this shoulder strap comes over and clicks. Oh, like I said, it's hard. It's stiff. Again, nice and durable. And clicks over, and then there's the back side of your pack, nice and folded in. Right? If it was full of stuff, it would just look kind of like that. And then it is nice and flat and not bunched up at your back where your straps are going to go. So again, guys, J.A. Shanks Company, I want to say thank you to them. I know I didn't get a chance to go out and test that last year, guys, and I just want to apologize for that. But I do want to say thank you so much for this bag, and I'm so excited to actually get this out there and really try it out this year. And that brings me to my last bag of this video, which everybody who's backpacking, camping, canoe tripping, or anything in the backwoods should know about. And that is the classic dry bag. Now, this is more of a pack liner. This is my big one. However, the company that this is made by, which is Mountain Warehouse. Again, no sponsor or anything. I went and bought this last year. This is a medium. So I can only imagine what a large would be. But again, it's a pack liner. This one was designated as a pack liner. I got it for clothes and sleeping gear. That's what I'm going to be keeping in this at the bottom of my bag. So my pillows that are on another channel where I got these Thermarest compressible pillows. If you guys want to know more about those, go check out another video. It'll be somewhere. And I'll be keeping, clothes and sleeping stuff and some socks and things like the important things that you don't want to get wet should be in a bag like this. It's very simple to use. They're kind of bulletproof. Even the cheap ones that you can find on Amazon are pretty much reliable. It's simple. You just put whatever you want in there. We'll shove this bag in there just to show you. So you put whatever you want in the dry bag, cinch out the extra air, kind of roll it up, get all that air out of there, and then you take the top here, and they usually have like a plastic or like a really thick sort of fabric in there, but usually a plastic, and then you just fold it over on itself. And if you don't get all the air, you'll end up with a pillow. But you roll it. Right, and as you can see, I still have lots of air in there. But you roll it down to your desired, to where you get to your stuff. And then you just simply bend it over, click it together, and there you go. There's your bag in a bag that's safe. So now that other bag that's in there, the one that was by J.A. Shanks, that bag's totally safe. This, you can throw this kind of in the water, as long as you're not completely, like, literally submerging it and holding it under the water for any given length of time. This could easily be thrown out in the water, picked up by someone that's already in the water, carried across, and the stuff inside is going to be dry. As a pack liner, it gives you just that extra layer of security in case you dump off of a log while you're crossing a river, or you fall off of a stone, or you trip and you end up dunking your backpack into the river. At least you know when you get to camp that whatever is in this bag is dry. And also, you can use these bags. These kind of bags can be used as bear bags. They can be used as ditty bags. They can be used as toiletry bags. You name it. You put whatever is in here, and it's going to be good. You know it's going to be safe. Everyone needs one of these at least, or I would prefer multiples. This is the only one that I have, but I will be going out and getting. You can go on Amazon and you can find sets of like 5 for like $50. You can find sets of 3 for somewhere around the $30 mark. So you're pretty much paying around $10 per bag. In stores, you can be paying $10, $15, sometimes $20, $30 a bag, depending on what they're made out of, how waterproof they are, how breathable they are, depending on the brand that they are. Some of these dry bags are actually really cool because it doesn't matter if you trap air. Like this one is waterproof. It's got a rubber inside. So if you get air in here, it traps it in here, right? Which is good because you know water's not getting in. If air can't get out, water can't get in. However, some of them are made out of technical fabrics that actually are dry bag and compressible bags that you can actually squeeze them down and it'll let the air out, but it won't let water in. And those ones tend to be by more brand name companies. I know the company that I've been looking at, that specific kind of dry bag, was Sea to Summit. I know they make a lot of good dry bags that way. Again, no affiliation, no sponsor. It's just a brand that I've used before. And if you go back into some of my videos, you might see that brand name before. And it's because it's one that I think makes good products. So, like I said, guys, like with this bag, you can use it for like a food bag or something like that. And you don't necessarily need something like this for a food bag. The idea of a food bag is just, one, to keep your food stored in a nice bag. Two, if you have it like this, to keep it out of the elements. And also three, it's also good to have a bag so you can practice bear awareness. So you can hang it up in the tree. And this, with the hook, naturally makes a nice thing. So I like these for food bags. But what you can also do is just do this. You can just get a simple mesh bag, right? If you get a simple mesh bag, you loop this around, you tie it to itself, put a carabiner, and this will hang in the tree just as well as the other. Now, unfortunately, unlike that bag, this is exposed to the elements, but if you're in, good climates or whatever, a lot of these bags are kind of protected. Now, I'm not going to do the food here, so don't get all excited. But if you want to see some food reviews, we have them on the channel. But it's a simple bag, and as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meals in here, plus some utensils. Now, this is another quick little thing to see to Summit extra long light spoon. It's an Alpha Light. This is going to be an awesome spoon. I've been using this. And unfortunately, when you're trying to eat out of something that is this tall, your hand gets in there. So this will be much nicer to actually eat out of. So I'm really super excited to try this. It's got, it's made out of like titanium. What is it here? Ultralight, hard anodized aircraft alloy. So it's ultralight. Yeah. I'm trying to get a weight for you guys here. 0.4 ounces, guys. 0.4 ounces. That is nothing. That is nothing. And it's super strong. And it has the long handle, so you can actually get down, mix these up, and stuff like that. And what you can do, what I do, is I just keep it in my food bag so that it's all ready to go when I want to eat. But again, I wouldn't necessarily recommend a bag like this, even though you can. I just wanted to show you that you can put your food in a bag like this. I would put then this into a dry bag. And, something I forgot about that spoon. It comes with a little carabiner. So, it's got a little hole on it. Where is it? There it is. Well, it's durable. It's got a little hole there, and if my wife would be so generous to pass me a pair of scissors. Thank you. Props to my wife in the comments, guys. She's here helping me. Also, she's the one who reminded me about the clip. So, thank you to her. But yeah, it's got a nice, quick little carabiner, so you can sit it on the carabiner. You can attach this to the side of your pouch or something, right? Clip it onto the side, just like, boom. There you go. You got your spoon ready to go. But like I said, guys, you can use different bags for different things, and I think it's important to know that there's so many different bags out there. You have dry pack storage bags. You have mesh bags. You have waterproof bags, you have canvas bags, you have normal traditional backpacking bags, nylon bags, dry bags, compressible sacks. I don't have every bag out there, but there is a bag out there for your needs, and I think you need to, when you go and choose your backpack or your bag, know what you're going for and how long you're going to be going for, and figure out kind of how much space you're really going to need, because there's been times where I'm like, oh, I have this size of bag, and then the stuff that I really need to do the trip that I do is almost double the space, and then I gotta scramble and find a new bag, and no one wants to have to like buy a backpack or buy a rucksack at the last minute. You want to have that planned out and things like that. So also another key point is that when you're buying a bag like this, make sure that you measure your chest and your hip so that you get proper waist and yoke sizes so that you actually feel comfortable out on the trail. So there you go, guys. A thing about bags, I gave you a little unboxing there with my spoon and as a bonus. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Check me out on all my socials at Backwoods Canuck, and check me out on the web at backwoodscanuck.ca. And I will see you in the backwoods.